Hello everyone, I'm Megan Sullivan and welcome to my video on Fire Emblem Engage, developed by Intelligent Systems and published by Nintendo for the Nintendo Switch. Today I'm going to talk about what we know so far and what I think so far of this latest entry into the Fire Emblem series. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe and click that little bell, and I'll continue giving you all the JRPG and history in games goodness. Thank you. So first things first, let's go over some basic stats. And keep in mind the following prices and dates are all for North America only, so if you're not in North America, no worries, just be sure to check the prices and dates for the game wherever you live. Fire Emblem Engage is a turn-based strategy RPG. It comes out January 20th, 2023 for the Nintendo Switch, is rated T for teen, supports English, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean, simplified Chinese, Spanish, and traditional Chinese. Also, I'm going to go out on a limb here and just assume it also supports Japanese and English voiceover options. It can be played in handheld mode, tabletop mode, and of course TV mode. It's 15 gigabytes and supports online play and cloud data saving. The normal version is priced at $60 and you can spend up to 300 gold points on it for a discount. The Divine Edition is $99 and includes a steelbook, art book, art cards, and a poster. Did you get all that? Good. On to the story. Here's what we know so far via the official trailer, the official website, the character profiles that are currently being rolled out on Fire Emblem's Japanese Twitter account, and previously leaked information. Fire Emblem Engage takes place on the continent of Helios, which is divided up into 4 realms that ring a central Holy Land. Gosh, that sounds awfully familiar. And because of that, I'm going to just assume that this Holy Land that I think we see here with its church, smithy, and farm animals, oh hey look, you can talk to the bird, is your main base of operations, not unlike Gareth Mach in Fire Emblem Three Houses. At any rate, 1,000 years ago, during a terrible war, a hero and member of the royal family of divine dragons named Alier, alongside heroes from other Fire Emblem worlds, defeated and sealed away a great evil known as the Fell Dragon, who oddly enough looks like Jafar's final form in Aladdin. After peace was restored to Helios, Alier then fell into a millennium-long sleep. But now the protective wards that helped to seal away the Fell Dragon are weakening, and strange creatures known as Corrupted have appeared. On top of this, it seems like another war is imminent, and you can tell because you see various characters attacking Elusian soldiers, who I assume are being led by this Winter Soldier here. Clearly the world needs a hero, and thus Alier awakens from their long sleep. But our hero appears to have a bit of amnesia, because of course they do, and doesn't remember much. And to their surprise, they are not alone when they wake up. It turns out that ever since they fell into a deep sleep, Alier has been watched over by the Dragon Guardians, warriors tasked with protecting Alier generation after generation while they slept. Fun fact, in total there have been 33 generations of Dragon Guardians. These Dragon Guardians include Vander, a no-nonsense axe-wielding paladin who treats Alier very reverently, the fighting monk From, who also happens to be an Alier fangirl for some reason, her twin brother Quam, a seemingly polite and nice boy who has no moral qualms about burning his enemies alive as a mage, Prince Alfred, a flower-loving noble and cavalier who reminds me of a pre-time skip Dimitri but without all the trauma, and other characters including another mage character named Celine, a Pegasus knight named Chloe, an archer named Etier or Etty, an armored knight named Louis, a staff-wielding girl, the obligatory sexy dark mage here, and according to leaks, you can even recruit your favorite merchant Anna. At any rate, these guardians form your core group of allies, and as explained to Alier, probably by this dragon girl here, they are all tasked with collecting magical emblem rings that will allow them to once again summon Fire Emblem heroes, known as emblems, from other worlds in order to stop the Fell Dragon from terrorizing the land once more. And that's about all we know of the characters and story so far, so on to the gameplay. The newest feature in the Fire Emblem series is the Engage mechanic, which is tied to the magical emblem rings I mentioned earlier. When equipped, these rings allow characters to summon past Fire Emblem heroes into battle, not unlike Personas. By the way, eagle-eyed fans across the internet spotted 12 Fire Emblem heroes in this mural at the beginning of the trailer that can be called upon. Marth, Celica, Sigurd, Leif, Roy, Lynn, Erica, Ike, Micaiah, Lucina, Corrin, and male Byleth. At any rate, these rings also allow you to inherit a hero's weapons. You can see Alier wielding Marth's Mercurius sword here, inherit their skills, fuse together for special attacks, and even receive stat bonuses if an emblem is paired wisely with Alier or one of his dragon guardians. Now, it's interesting to note that these rings have a bond number attached to them, suggesting that the more a character wields a specific ring, the tighter their bond with a specific Fire Emblem hero, and possibly the better they'll be in battle together. Another new feature is the ability to see turn order whenever your character engages the enemy. And there's something called chain guard, but it's not clear what that means just yet. Oh, also according to leaked screenshots, there is some sort of calendar system, but it's not clear what that means either. Now, for those wondering, I'm happy to report that the weapons triangle is back. Environmental tiles do once again provide an advantage-disadvantage. You can swap out weapons during combat, of course. It's not clear yet if weapons durability is back, but I'm going to assume so since there's a smithy in this game. Speaking of which, ranked weapons and ranked conversations return, although no S rank has been spotted as of yet, so we don't know if there are romance options in this game. Now, so far I haven't seen any time reversal mechanic like Mila's Wheel or Divine Pulse, but maybe it's coming. And that's what we know of the gameplay so far. Okay, but what do I think of all of it? Well, let's talk about that. And I'm going to start with the stuff I don't like first, so we can focus on all the neat stuff I do like. And I think you know what I'm going to start with, which are the character models. Now, I'm trying to be fair, but just no. I know Fire Emblem has always had an anime aesthetic, which I don't mind at all, but these characters look super cartoony. I'm also a little concerned about the story, which interestingly enough, according to leaks, may actually be pulled from a cancelled Fire Emblem for the Wii. Admittedly, we don't know much about the story, and there could even be some crazy plot twist, but so far it feels very cliche and predictable. Evil dragon versus good dragon, continent pulled apart by war, hero with amnesia, and it doesn't help that the writing also feels generic. Now, to be fair, rumor has it the game was supposed to be released on the series' 30th anniversary, which might mean the developer was going for an upbeat, nostalgic feel for this game. And if that's the case, then I'm more than cool with it, particularly since that means this cartoony style isn't likely to be a series standard from now on. And honestly, Engage could be a fun palette cleanser after the dark twists and turns of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Ooh, now speaking of fun, let's talk about what I do like. First, I gotta shout out the silky smooth battle animation. It's a real treat to watch. Character portraits are expressive, units move smoothly, big attack animations look great, I'm loving this upgrade, and I hope this is a standard from now on. Another thing I love is the return of the weapons triangle. I'm not gonna lie, not having that in Three Houses was very confusing to me. The addition of turn order is also very cool, and I'm excited about this new Engage mechanic. Maybe because I'm a big Persona fan, but I like the idea of equipping your character with a Force Ghost to see what cool new abilities and skills you can unlock on the battlefield. I also appreciate that there's a gauge for the Engage mechanic. There are probably conditions for filling up this meter, like breaking an enemy's defense, using the terrain to your advantage, using the weapons triangle to your advantage, etc., all of which would add a nice bit of strategy. Another tactical aspect I'm liking is the fact that both your allied units and Fire Emblem heroes have their own passive abilities which can complement each other. And it's neat that you can talk to Fire Emblem heroes like regular NPCs, which you can see here, although I'm not sure if this just applies to Alier or not. What else? I like the fact that you can decide Alier's gender, play dress up with your units, although to be honest, I've always thought this feature superfluous, and I actually do like the bright, cheerful colors, as well as the variety of maps and environments we've seen so far. It looks like fights take place everywhere from palaces to the Parthenon. And finally, I'm loving the music. So there's a lot I'm digging about Fire Emblem Engage. And who knows, maybe the character models will grow on me. They are kinda cute. But what do you think? Do you like what you see? Not so much? What's your favorite Fire Emblem game? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you later.